Hello?
Hello?
Are we back?
Are we back?
Are we back?
I think we're back.
Sorry, we've been stuck in the Arctic for like 3 months.
It felt like the Arctic.
Alright, Jet, this is where you say yes and...
I'm
He's
fishing.
not saying yes, and he's fishing over here. God
I'm
damn it,
fishing. Leave me alone, all right? We have to make a living up here.
Jack. In the Arctic?
Yes. I drill a hole, pop a squat, start fishing, all right?
I don't like the way you said that. Stop calling it
We're alive because of me.
I disagree with that. I wholeheartedly disagree with that.
Well, are you the one catching all this fish? I just caught a sauger.
I have fish.
It's exactly how I yelled at my friend whenever I was like, I'm gonna stop playing Stardew Valley now because I'm gonna go marry this woman. He's like, you gotta help me farm. I was like, I carried you through the beginning of the game. All I did was fish. You wouldn't be here without me.
I mean, if we're talking about fish, I have a bunch of fish in my belt loop right now.
Don't bring up that catfish, dude.
They are still there. I hope everybody knows that.
It's disgusting.
They are
dude.
rotten and disgusting, and I have not smelled them. Not even
Nope,
once.
canonically, when you get TP to this bed that you're in right now, they're gone.
Yes, thank God.
Ah, my catfish!
They're
And all
stolen.
I'm stuck with is a stupid frickin' cat totem.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to. What? Sorry, I think the thumbnail is wrong, guys. It says episode 1.
Our counter broke. We lost count.
Welcome back to season 1 of Dice Bomb. Put some take out my voice and put in like a soundbite that sounds like and then that one. Put that in.
Now put a miniature version of Relevant Excuse 2 packing his bags and leaving. What? Say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All
You're not
done.
editing
You
anymore.
don't- You're not anymore. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, bye.
You got fired.
Yeah. Oh, he tripped and fell. What a loser.
Oh.
Wait.
You're making him do so much already. He's not even the guy yet.
It's initiation. You give this to me when I started editing, okay?
What else do we do? Like get dancing goblin, apple.
I showed him
Blues
that,
up.
and he looked at me with eyes full of fear.
Welcome to my TikTok. I'm going to be showing you how to edit. This is not going to be Dice Bomb. Just an editing tutorial the entire time.
I just feel bad for like Prophet's editor for whenever that session comes out, all that special effects from that fight.
Especially talking about pregnant Batman or something. Pregnant Joker.
Pregnant Joker.
Or so.
Let's get a roll call going. Well, how does the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse one go? Roll
I
call.
don't remember.
I never watched the Mickey Mouse.
Relevant excuse 2.
You never watched the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
No.
Oh, so glad he's here.
You got one of those for me?
My name's Six.
Atlas on air.
Tits out.
The Kazoo Frog.
That is so.
That's so loud.
Damn loud.
The gang's all here. Editor's note, that was 3 any sound bites you want to add.
I just yeah.
Put them in the silence. Except for the last one. The last one has to be the FNAF sound. How we doing, gang? How we doing? How's everyone liked the Dice Bomb break? Or I guess not even like Dice Bomb break. We played.
Break. We were not on a break, dude. We kept going.
We kept going. We've been playing a lot of D&D.
We went on a little vacation and got work.
Yeah, we got D&D over at The Prophet. And we've
Start
also
with you.
started a little. We've also started a little streamed series, DM'd by the Kazoo Frog. Sorry, the underscore. Wait, no, the.
No, it's Kazoo_frog_.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, he doesn't have the in his name.
Nope. I think he's dead.
You could have just. It would have been really funny if you kept going with the bit with like the koi, the Kazoo koi, and just kept stealing other parts of everyone else's names. And so then it was the underscore Kazoo underscore koi, and then maybe it was like the underscore Kazoo underscore koi M117, and then it was just kept going.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, editor's note. Hey, I'm sorry. I completely forgot to turn my camera off.
Oh.
It's just me picking my nose over. Hold on, let me turn on this camera. Editor, you never see any of that.
Anyway, hey guys, welcome to Dice Bomb. Episode 1 of Season 1. We're done with the prologue. These are no longer my wannabe adventurers. These 3 are my adventurers.
My name's Goshandu. I'm the world's adventurer.
We get to see what they're gonna do with that newfound power out in the world that I made. Also, you guys get to see that now. Last we left off, you 3 were opening the door and saw the small courtyard in front of you. You open this wooden door holding one of you holding just yourself in general together, one of you holding this little brass fat cat statue, and
God, I forgot about that cat.
I hate this thing.
and the other one holding the doorknob. You look into this courtyard full of a lot of the peers that you had whilst going through the trials, and some that were even knocked out. You see a lot of the examiners, like out and about, actively talking. There seems to be balloons flying up, confetti on the ground. It's a bright sunny day with trees all around you. This little courtyard seems to be almost entirely encased, except for the very front that has this archway, like metal archway, with delicate, like interlining, like pattern on the inner side of it, just kind of like a garden arch that you'd put in a, like, for vines to grow over. The inside, you see this wooden, like, platform almost in the center of this little area, with doors lining all the way on the outside, almost like a kind of like a shitty hotel is kind of the vibe you're getting, but way smaller, all with small rooms similar to what you were in that just had 3 beds. But there are tables set up with drinks, there's food. You see, I forget the character's name.
Calf.
What?
Calf.
Calf? Thank you.
Calf.
Calcifer.
Glad someone here takes notes.
You're lucky. I
see-
had that one, dude.
I'm gonna start explaining every single NPC like they're brand new to you guys, because it's season 1. I want people to be able to pick up from season 1. And soon I'm gonna get all 3 of you to explain what your characters currently look like.
Oh, dude, I don't even know if I remember.
So, you see this courtyard full of people. You see Calf there, the big, almost dwarvish looking man, but way too tall, with his big, thick, curly beard and almost, like, not long hair, but definitely not short, kind of that weird in between. It's a little poofy, but also a little greasy as he's sitting there with big jugs, and he's laughing amongst with some other people. You see all of the examiners once again, and like I said, the peers. Stepping through the door of the room you guys were currently standing in order of 6, Ghosh, and Dave. Start with your characters by who comes out first, and please explain your characters to maybe some of the new eyes seeing you guys for the first time.
I'm trying to remember what was we doing last.
So
Walking out of a room,
I
asleep.
was with Dave, and I was just like, You did great. You did great. And I was picking him up, and I said something stupid, and you walked out of the room first.
So Sit's the one walking out of the room first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. I think immediately, what happened, like directly as you were opening the door, is Ghost was also like, "Oh, Dave, let's go," and then Ghost started helping Dave walk towards the door, and all three of you were about to walk out.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go first. I am playing Sitz. He is a rabbit,
Bunny boy.
bunny boy. He is
You-
5'6". His pelt is like sandish colored, sandish brown. He's rocking a like bluish tunic, brown like little like pants that's kind of just like cut off at his knees, and he's in a dark brown robe with a big old hat. He also just doesn't look too great at this moment in time.
What kind of hat?
Oh, you know, just a big one. Too
Well,
big.
there's a lot of big hats. Doug Dimmadome wears a big hat. you
Yeah,
know?
but like when you look at Dud Dimmadome's hat, he's got a top hat. When you're looking at Sitz, he's got a brim hat.
There you go, brim hat. That's what I was looking. If people are listening, and you say big hat, it could be
Big
a
ol'
big
hat.
baseball hat. You know?
Big old hat. Hey, if only. He's a big old Dodgers fan. He watches Otani.
This little hair creature, like humanoid, like rabbit creature, with the clothing, walks out into the bright sun, followed behind a humanoid creature, much more on the human side of things, so to say. Walks out next, with a bit more mechanical creature on his arm. But let's get an explanation of what Ghost looks like first.
Well, my name's Ghosh Hondu, and I'm gonna be the greatest adventurer of all time. Couple seconds. Give it a couple seconds. Okay, cool. We got the clip. So, my character's name is Ghosh Hondu. He's about 5'8", taller than 6. Let me make that clear. I got like brownish yellowish eyes, and I got a skin condition. I could turn into a monkey. And I'm pretty adept at fighting. I'm the most inspirational person you'll ever meet in your entire life.
Andrew, you want to just read out that Discord message that you sent us?
Oh
about
yeah,
Ghosh?
yeah. Hold on.
Oh, no.
For those who are in the know, that's really far up, isn't it?
I pinned it.
You
Did you pin it?
I pinned that message because I knew we would go back to it.
I was in the middle of doing session 10. It was either session 10 or session 9. And just kind of like it finally hit me who Ghost was as a person. I just out of nowhere, quick DM into the group chat said, "Bro is the greediest, least influential, scaredy bitch ass two-timing monk that's ever lived." And I had a few other really funny rants into your guys' Twitch chats. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
There were paragraphs. There were straight
I
up
think
paragraphs.
You
I
went
think I
after
said-
my
I think-
soul.
I think one of the ones I said the most was one of my favorite ones was if Six had to talk to a single other person or had to make a friend at gunpoint, he'd shoot himself. And if Ghosh was at gunpoint, had to like inspire another human being to do anything other than what they are about to do, he'd get Six to shoot him. And that was kind of where.
That was beautiful.
Very good party we got here.
Yeah. Was that your description, or you have anything else?
There's nothing else. A monkey.
You're not a monkey. You're a person currently. You talk about your big rope.
But I can turn
big
into
baggy
a
pants?
monkey.
Well, no one do that. I'm not asking you to go through every bit of a life story. I'm asking you to describe what they're looking at.
Dude, if
I
I went
was
through
a
every
wee
piece of
lad.
Sitz trauma, I would be here all day.
I was in the monastery, studying, being a good boy. I also got a giant rope around my waist and some really nice pants. I don't wear shoes. I have big feet.
Does anyone in this party wear shoes?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
So, next up is Dave. What do they see, Dave?
So I am playing DAVE, which is a Warforged robot. Right now he's not looking the best. He's all tattered and torn up. He looks more like something out of Mad Max. And I'm wearing a blue scarf.
Alrighty.
I feel like we
You
just
guys
got
walk in-
mobbed in our character descriptions. You made it so short and concise, and you understood everything. We're just sitting here like, talking about a Dimmadome and whether or
Yeah.
not he's a monkey.
Okay. Listen.
You guys walk out into the courtyard, a very bright courtyard with lots of cheering and lots of happy smiles. I need everyone but Dave to roll me a perception check immediately.
Oh boy. Let me remember how to do that. That's a 9.
That is a... I can't do math. 22.
22. Ghost, you're the first one to notice. You walk out, and the first thing, and with people like kind of looking over and waving, the first thing you notice is one character specifically, a feathered character, looks over at you guys,
No.
and as soon as you saw them, they immediately like ducked and like backed out.
Wait, this can't be the Eric Cockrum guy. I thought you said he died.
Wait, is it the one that Dave ripped the wings off of?
There's no way.
Or is it the one that we abandoned in the haunted mansion?
No, that guy's dead. He's for
Was
sure
he?
dead, right?
I don't know if that was confirmed.
We never actually saw him. And I don't know if Dick and I was like joking or not.
Andrew, which one was it?
He wasn't able to see. Or
Oh,
no, he
great.
just saw
Okay.
he saw a feathered mess duck behind something.
Hey, Six.
But that was
there's
the
some suspicious guy over there.
Where?
What are you guys doing first, though? As you guys, that was just something you noticed. Like you saw immediately, you saw a quick blur of feathers off to your right side, but there is a whole crew of people in front of you.
Six, and I say this with passion. Six, I for the sake of your ears and my ears, there is a feathered, there's some feathers flying around over there. Let's not walk over there just in case we hear some beatboxing.
Let's go the other way.
Let's go the other way.
Let's go the other way.
I want to go say hi to the cook again.
You walk up to, what was his name?
Calf.
Kef.
A-L-F.
You walk up to Kef. You walk up to Kelf.
K-A-L-F.
I was like, that's Kelf.
Calf.
Kelf. You walk up to Kelf. He is very cheery. He sees you immediately and gives you a big, warm smile with some big, rosy cheeks. Oh, it's you! I'm glad to see you succeeded! And he's holding a big ale and immediately puts one down on the table, kind of like gesture towards you.
Thank you so much. It's like you read my mind. How are you doing, baby cow?
What?
Because your name's... Okay. Thanks for the ale.
Yes, absolutely! Have fun on your travels, adventurer.
Oh, it feels so good to hear that. Did you hear him, Six? Did you hear him?
Sitz is just walking towards, presumably, the exit. Is there a big map nearby?
No, not necessarily. There is a bunch of like little things around, like there seems to be tables, almost like with like goodie bags, kinda, with like big backpacks full of a bunch of like basic adventure supplies.
Okay.
As you're looking around, you do see a large shadow loom over both of you.
Okay.
if you turn around, Ghost, to see who it is, you see a large, muscled man in blue, yellow, and red spandex with a flowing cape and slicked back hair with one curl on his forehead. Oh! I'm glad to see you made it.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on. Can we pause really quick? I
Uh-huh.
just broke my chair. Windbreaker! I'm gonna stand up next to him. Both our capes just bellowing. I did it! I'm finally an adventurer! And pretty soon
You
I'm
stand
coming
up
for
and
your
do the
title.
same pose as him with the things, and you see this little goblin character with a fedora with a long slip of paper kind of hanging out one of the left, like the left band. He's got a, like, quote-unquote trench coat, but would just be a coat on anyone else. And a blue button-up shirt and some pants, and he's like waddles over really, really close, leans this like small box at you, and you'll hear a click and a big, large flash, and then he'll grab a piece of paper and put it through the back, and you'll see this like almost shimmering light coming from the paper as it goes from one side off to the other, and then there's now like a black and white picture of you, like a black and white, like almost like you would see like a drawing of you and Windbreaker.
For a second there, I thought he was just explaining a very elaborate way of him just handing you a cease and desist.
Oh my goodness! Did you draw this?
What? No. This is...
Oh, you're such a sweet little kid. Get 6, check this out. This little kid drew me something.
He's gonna start walking away and start like clicking the box at other people.
Oh my goodness, Windbreaker! This is such an honor. I'm gonna be the greatest adventurer, and one day I'll be even better than you, right?
Well, I expect to see it, kid. I expect big things from you. You seem to have a lot of heart, and that's what it takes to be an adventurer. And a really good catchphrase.
Yeah, like
That last part's not necessary. No.
Shazam! Oh, wait, that's copyright. Like
you're trying to just...
kapow!
You're trying to end the show here, dude.
That's a good one. You should use one of mine. I have many. Like, you get back to me on that one. I'll have to think about it. I have so many.
Back to me on that one.
No, it's not the. That's not the.
That one. Okay, I got it. I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but okay.
Good thing you have heart, kid.
Why'd you
He's
say it
gonna
like
look
that?
He's gonna look around. It's like, have fun at the journey. Have fun at this little party. It's for you, for the new adventurers.
For me?
That little goblin earlier, he's one of the journalists for New Pole City. If you have any questions on how to get around, there's plenty of people here. There's even some people here supporting the businesses at like boats and journeying. Feel free to ask to see if you can get some easy travel. Over on that wall over there where you saw the backpacks, we have some starter equipment for any newly adventurers. But feel free to have fun. There's food and drink is all free. Just have a good time. Enjoy this day and have fun adventuring. And he's gonna start walking off.
He's talking about us, the new adventurers.
I'm not staying here for a party.
What's Dave doing?
Whenever Ghost would have let go of me to either talk to the chef guy or Windbreak, Dave would have already made his way to the exit. His favorite part of all parties, the exit.
I feel that.
You guys are both trying to leave. I'm trying to have the time of my life right now.
On the way there will be someone who is actively trying to find you, Dave, to talk. You'll see a man in a full suit of shining armor with one small red little feather at the top of the helmet. He walks up to you. The shining armor is not very decorated. It's mostly, a lot of the detail comes from just sharp angles. There's not really any decorations of feathers or birds or any like specific, typically holy decorations. Just a very plain set of silver armor. He walks up to you and he puts out his hand. Kind of vertically, with thumb out.
Dave won't stop. Dave is out of here.
Dave. Does he stop saying your name?
No.
Don't know, Wald.
Dave
Well,
is one trick mind right now.
This has happened before. He's gonna step in front of you again. Similar to early into the exam. He steps in front of you. Dave.
If you need me, find me when I'm better. And then I'm out of there.
He was gonna say the same. I was gonna say the same thing. As you're walking away, when you find out who you are, give me the rematch I deserve.
Dave
And he's gonna walk away.
explodes.
I gotta send over the explosion gif that we keep using for everything.
Explosion.mp4.
Yeah.
No, it's not WAV.
That waff.
Yeah.
Do either of you two try to talk to? I guess specifically, I know you're trying to leave.
He's got places to be.
Does
Well, like,
does Ghost try to talk to anyone else?
well, no, because now that he sees Dave leaving, one, he's gonna grab a pack.
Okay, you grab that. Add a basic adventurer's pack to your starting gear, like to your gear. Add a shovel. Add an extra 50 foot of hempen rope, and add 50 silver.
Wait, there's money in those bags?
You wouldn't know that now. You're leaving.
That's a shame. I would like to have that money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man.
Maybe a shovel.
If only. If only sits near.
Very shortly after Dave leaves, Six will be almost right behind him. And then maybe like a minute or two afterwards, you'll see Ghosh with a comically large, kind of like beige sack full of items, just kind of running right behind them.
Typically, we're not stopping Ghosh from interacting with the others.
I know, but Ghosh is after him, after you guys.
My friends.
So you guys walk out of this small little like alcove. You notice behind you there is a pretty big like almost temple. Where you guys are at, the temple seems to go off to the right and the left side a little bit more and reaches out. It makes almost like a complete square, as where you guys are leaving are the smallest point, and it seems to almost until it reaches a peak at the very back, whereas towards where your rooms were, the whole area is decorated with, seems like a multitude of different kinds of flora and different trees and different bushes and different flowers, almost like a sanctuary for just agriculture all around. The building tops are decorated very, I would say, in almost like a Japanese kind of, how to say, Japanese like temple, where the very edges of the corners of like the square seem to hang off a little bit more, and they meet at a center top like point. The buildings is decorated with a lot more white and then some of the paint or some kind of brick seems to scraped off, and there's as an older building seems to be a lot of gray from the concrete or rock. You notice behind this temple is a massive, absolutely enormous mountain. Reaches far beyond the clouds as you are at the base of the said mountain. Well, not all the way at the base. You have a little bit down to go, but you're not at the tip of a mountain, but you're not like all the way at the bottom of one, if that makes sense.
Right.
But you are in a mountainous area. There is a pretty solid path in front of you. There's just a chert path that seems to have just been walked more or less and laid. And it seems to just reach down a winding path down the mountain.
Well,
Is that what you're taking?
yeah. We're heading to the coastline. Port Town.
Dave, you would, at the very least, recognize the mountain. You are on your homeland of Kiski, which is almost halfway across the world from where you were previously. But to be fair, you also went halfway across the world at the beginning of the quest.
We do that a lot.
So you would know this area better than the other two, but also don't know how much communicating you're doing with the other two. But either way, you guys make it down the mountain. You see, as everyone like have anything specific they're trying to do while walking down the mountain?
Not really. We'll probably just like look around as he's walking, but no like actual objective other than get to a port town, take a boat to Newport City.
I'm also headed to New City. Dang it! I'm trying to like figure out. Dave's going the same direction as us, right?
Kinda.
I hope so.
Kinda.
So you guys will continue onward. Walking down this cliff face path, you see still a multitude of different trees. It seems to be coming on to fall a bit, so a lot of leaves are dropping. Everything looks really pretty. You see a face as you have an elevated view. You see the massive, just cloak of treetops in front of you. In the distance, you can see. Let's see. Let me pull up this town information. No matter what it is, Dave, you would know the town, seeing how you've explored this land more than anyone. I see. You guys, you would see not a massive little town, but it seems to be the small little undecorated, like, dark stone, almost like a black, like, sediment, little cubes that seem to be stacked on top of each other, almost like as if they were being mined, but seem to be purposely placed with holes, and you see little balconies and decoration on it.
This is like a shipping container town.
Yeah. They seem to be decorated almost as if like if you had black sugar cubes and were building like small little pyramids, but very small. They're not like high. At the most, they've reached like 4 stories.
4 stories is pretty high.
4 stories is high, but it's not like as big as some of the cities you've seen at this place.
Right. It's not Newport City.
Yeah. Dave, you would know this town to be the town of Darkroot. There's the first one you can see. The only other thing you can see in the distance from very far away, this would be a multiple day journey, is you see almost a wall of brown sediment many miles away. But it is so tall that you can see it. So, what do you guys do? You will finally, I'll say at some after about like an hour to maybe like an hour and a half walk down this little path, you make it to the bottom where the path does seem to go right and left. Right would not take you all the way out of the way of where you're trying to go. It would be I guess I would say it'd be a little bit out of the way, but it's not like you're going directly away from the ocean. You'd be just walking towards the nearest town, while left would take you straight there, towards the bottom part of the ocean. Kind of up to you guys.
6 wants to go towards the ocean, right?
Yeah. 6 would head towards the ocean.
Which way is Dave going?
Nearest town.
Which would be the ocean town, right?
Nope, it'd be Darkroot.
Dang.
Darkroot's a little bit to the right. An ocean town would probably be days away. Many days away.
Hey, 6. Do we have a map?
Nope.
Dang.
That'd tell us where we are. That'd be cheating.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. No, you're so right, it
Maybe
would.
a nearest town would tell you where you are. Had a good map, you know.
Surely not.
You know, 6, we gotta get towards the coast. I think we should go to the nearest town. and I'm like, my eyes are shifting towards Dave. I'm like, nearest town. Let's help him out right now.
Where'd you get that idea from?
I'm just saying, he does not look very good, and he seems like he's got something on his mind. We might as well restock, get our bearings, maybe even find a map. That might be the best thing that we could do at this moment in time.
A map would be useful.
Yeah, right? Map would be... Did you just agree with me?
I'm stopping here for the map. Not because of you.
But you agreed with me. You agreed with me. I'm like jumping for joy as we're walking in that direction.
Don't get comfortable with that.
Yeah, I only needed one. I'm almost there.
I'm not getting rid of you, am I?
Nope.
You guys start your way to the town of Darkroot. Is anyone communicating on the way there? It might be like a day's travel.
The only thing that I'm communicating is how much fun I had in the adventures exam, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, and then I was like, shabam, and then you were just like, and I'm gonna make so many dumb noises.
I'll say for Dave specifically, you two are having to walk and actively like a bit slower than your normal pace because of Dave's condition.
Okay.
Not like he was built for. He actively modified himself to be built for battle, so he's looking a little ragged, and not built for long travel like you guys are currently walking on. And pieces are actively like falling off, and Dave is like sometimes having to stop a little bit and like see if he can like weld it back on slightly, or just holding it there. And sometimes
Oh no, Dave does not stop for those pieces.
it just doesn't stop those pieces. Yeah, they're just falling off.
If the pieces are falling off, they were not good enough to be on Dave.
Oh, fair enough then. Yeah, pieces are just actively falling off.
Ghost is just like, ooh, 1 piece, 2 piece.
Ooh, piece of
3
candy. Ooh,
Yeah,
piece of candy.
exactly. Just like that.
Is there a part where like it's starting to get nighttime? You would maybe, with rest, waking up in the morning, you'd probably get there a little bit before noon. If you guys were to stop and make a little camp, would Dave even want to, and would Dave take a chance to just kind of like fix himself a little bit?
Like a ghoul or lost spirit, Dave's just going to continue going.
The other two?
The unending march.
Since it's getting dark, Sitz would begin looking for a campsite.
Come on, Six, we gotta keep moving. I'm so tired, but we gotta keep moving. But I'm so
Is anyone-
hungry too.
Is that so? You two are just following Dave, not actually even talking to him.
Sitz would not
Or
be.
trying to?
Sitz does not care about Dave. He's heading towards the town for a map. Ghost is the only one who actually cares about what's going on with Dave.
And I'm trying to get Six to help me. Dave, can we slow down for just a minute?
You hear just the scrape of metal as
Don't
like
know
one
what.
foot is just like lagging behind, and he's just like slowly pulling himself.
Don't wall me. Dave, I'm so tired. Can I ride on? Never mind. I
Don't
look at Dave's
touch me.
back and I'm like, yeah,
Oh.
no, I probably can't do that.
I thought he was about to ask Sitz if he can ride on
And
his back.
then I slowly look towards Six.
Don't even get the idea.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to ride on my back.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I was not.
I'm gonna set up a tent. If you want to keep following, you can. I'm not. I don't care where he's going.
I think I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a second.
Dave is going at a slow pace. You can catch up to him in the morning.
I'm just like, I fall asleep.
Sitz will take some time to build up a little campsite for himself, and then he'll rest.
And you tuck me in, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you have your cape over you. You'll be fine.
All right, you guys take a long rest, I guess, and Dave just keeps going.
I hope you know Ghosh is a restless sleeper. He would have cuddled up with you in the middle of the night.
Wonderful.
Dave, you are alone, dragging your foot through the dirt, scraping, just etching on. Is there anything going?
Show up just so you know I still haven't done
I know. Is Dave doing anything, thinking anything, saying anything?
Dave is wondering how exactly he's going to reconstruct it. Not that this may have what to do, but he's going to find one of them involves the voice box that
Is he stopping at any point, or is he just?
he's finding the nearest town to find the nearest blacksmith, smithery, or any builder area of the circle.
Yeah. You keep walking for almost 8 hours straight. Do you get exhaustion?
Not by
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I don't have a reason why you'd have exhaust, or like any way to flavor it.
Back in the day, for Dave's whole 2 years of life, Dave has done nothing but this.
Yeah.
He's only done the camping thing with those two. That's a new thing. This is a more.
That's fair. All right. Yeah. He just keeps going. 8 hours, but he is at a much slower pace. I'm gonna say nothing happens. I think anything that even sees you is too scared to go near you. Sorry. Sorry, I was like having to listen. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, morning passes. You two wake up. Nothing comes at you at the night. It seems to be like a pretty mildly safe area. Maybe the fire kept things away, but you're fine.
Six,
carry on.
it's morning time. We gotta go.
You see a perfectly long trail down the road as the foot never left the ground. And it is just straight. Almost has never deviated perfectly.
I was gonna say, Six, we gotta go. He's getting away. Oh wait, no, he's still right there. Never mind.
He's
You don't
easy
see
to
him.
trick for you.
You don't see him currently. The road's a bit too windy, but you see his path.
You see his trail, yeah. Well, let's carry on.
Let's see if
You
we
guys
can
go.
catch up to him. I'll race you to Dave.
By the 8-hour mark, Dave, you know that you're almost there. You might have like another 3 or 4 hours left. At your pace, at least. You've passed a few carriages through your time walking, Dave. And you've seen a few people, but not a soul has even tried to talk to you. Some people, I guess, would just assume you're an automaton, just like on a mission to deliver. For the other two, same thing. Through the morning, you pass a few carriages. If you guys say or anything or try to stop them, you find a few other travelers, just like decorated similar with armor, light armor, and swords, and going down the same road. They're pretty, like most people are pretty friendly. If they're on the main road, they just kind of nod and smile.
I'm not nodding and smiling. I'm looking at them with the biggest, stupidest grin on my face. Like, they, deep down inside, they know I'm an adventurer. They know I just came from the adventurer's exam.
I think you would catch up to Dave before he reaches the town. Because at some point you would see the little gray dot at the end of the road, and I assume Six wouldn't care. Ghost would start running. And I think with an hour's travel left on that road, you would begin to see the beginnings of the town.
We made it to the town. Yay! Dave, aren't you happy and excited?
Maybe like 3 to 5 minutes after Six arrives there with you guys.
Look at that big smile.
It's about six.
You guys have
Talking
arrived
about Dave.
at the town of Darkroot. You see these tall, like dark cubed houses. You see small holes in the ground that seem to be dug diagonally, with lots of minecarts and piles of sediment and rock and ore, and you see some like small chimneys coming out of the ground randomly at random heights, almost spewing smoke constantly. You hear whistles, you hear metal on metal, you hear banging, you feel rumbling under your feet. You see people working. You see people working everywhere. You see half-orcs and orcs with these big goggles on their heads and hard hats with these like very tight vests but overly sized pickaxes that seem to be jagged and sharp. You see dwarvish characters with big beards and rosy red cheeks with that seem to be laughing with big pickaxes on their shoulders as they're traveling around in groups.
Think we'd see Haku and Krogan in the background. I'm
What are you guys doing?
best. I know where Dave's going. Ghost doesn't, but I do.
Six is looking for a map. He needs to get his
before it's-
bearings.
Ghosh sees Six like looking around for a shop to find a map, and then he's gonna go up to Six and be like, hey, check that out. There's a shop over there. We could use some supplies, right? And look, there's an inn. We could stay the night here and, you know, be well rested for the road ahead, right?
I'm not spending much time here.
I've got money. I'll treat you to it. Come on. You like money, right? Jingle, 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 jingle.
What are you trying to do here?
Listen, okay? Dave is really beat up, and I just want to make sure he's doing all right. Like, look, he's starting to get back. Oh, there goes another piece. Come on, just hear me out. Wherever you're headed, might be where I'm headed. But you know, Dave kind of helped us at the beginning of the exam. I think it's worth having him around, right?
I don't have a lot of time.
Time, schmime.
I need
What's
to get back to
time when it
Nicole.
comes to friends? Oh, what a coinky dink! I'm also going to New Pole. So let's take Dave with us. We'd be better off with a giant robot thing with us
2
as
days.
well. 2 days. 2 days. You're giving me a chance? Yo, you're giving me a chance! And I'm clapping my hands.
I'm not giving you a chance, I'm giving Dave a chance.
Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna be like, for your troubles, I'm gonna put 1 single silver in your hand.
That's all I got? Okay.
All right. So,
That's
where's
one.
Dave's first stop? What is it?
Blacksmith
Did I miss
or
something?
smith
Was
or
that
Plus
supposed to-
1 silver. You got 1 silver
I gave
from
1
that.
silver to
Oh, sick.
That's what.
Yeah. So Dave knows this place, and Dave knows specifically with his time here. Dave probably got a lot of his upgrades from here, which may have been a good reason why this was the first place Dave wanted to go to. Dave knows this place goes a lot further down than it does up. I'll say you have a connection here. Like I said, you've traveled around this land a lot more than most others, and I'll say you may even have someone you have like an actual like connection with here. That may have done some of your, like you may have bought scrap metal from, or you may have bought blades from. You're gonna go find your friend Belgro at the Silent Forge, which you know to be a little speakeasy at one of the bottom layers of the name Darkroot. So you immediately start walking towards one of these more decorated, like diagonal, like tunnels. You start going straight there, and I assume you two just follow right after him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys are passing by many a people with enormous, like, carts. Like, actually, like, big carts with large tires full of stone and a vertical incline up to the top layer. You're seeing people coming down and passing by you. This is a pretty big tunnel. It's able to be like 4 lanes of walking traffic as you guys are walking down. It's decorated with these wood, like, wooden arched scaffolding, I guess is the word I'm looking for, to keep this tunnel up. And the further you get down, the further you see this opening as you walk in and see this enormous cavern with these wooden rope bridges and built like sturdier stone bridges going constantly all the way across this enormous crevasse. And there are hanging houses. There are houses that are built into the side of the stone pillars. You see many floors just decorated with stones and piping and infrastructure. You see so many people laughing. There are just like small little discs held up by rope and string with chairs, and people just having a good time and talking and chatting. You see infrastructure of these elevators that are lifting up to different areas, and people are just working constantly. You hear a cacophony of tinking of stone on rock constantly echoing, almost making a musical sound as people are hitting to the beat of the bards that are playing through this entire orchestra of work. And Dave keeps walking. He knows exactly where he's going. The first thing you see him do is he walks straight forward and waits there until a small little elevator comes up. You see a dwarvish woman with a little bit of the blonde stubble and kind of, hey, something I can get for you? Dave, you would know you need to make it to floor 4? Yeah, floor 4.
Which is the bottom.
No, that is like almost halfway. Floor 4, you are currently on floor 1. Floor 4's down. It probably goes like 12 down.
Dave is just gonna point down, 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 down.
1, 2, 3, 4. You need to go 4 down.
And Dave is just gonna step on right beside her.
Easy enough. You two with him?
Wait for us, Dave! Wait! And I'm gonna jump onto the platform.
It's not leaving without us.
Come on, 6, quick before they leave without us!
He's taking his time to get on there.
They're
He's
gonna
not in a hurry.
leave!
She goes down. She's like, gee whiz, mister, you look like you're worn to the bone. Talking
Yeah.
towards Dave.
That's because we're adventurers!
You're really adventurous? Well, we don't have many bright-lung adventurers coming through our parts.
Well, that's because we're so strong.
Oh, shut your shaft! You really are. There's a bunch of, there's a good number of quests that need to be done here if you have time to stop.
Quests? And I say that as I look over at 6.
We ain't got the time.
But be careful with the adventurer words. The cave's got ears down here. You gotta watch out who's listening.
I don't ears? Wait, what? I don't see any ears.
The floor stops. The elevator stops, and well, have a good time in the dark route. Friendly folk are here.
What were you talking about ears?
Dave's already leaving.
Bye-bye!
And she waves, and then she immediately starts going down. You see the little bell. She has like 2 bells next to her, and the bottom bell starts ringing. And you see, oh, and she pulls her lever, and the elevator starts going down.
What a
Alright.
strange place.
You guys are walking across this. It's a pretty tight, but it is still a rope bridge, so it's giving a little bit as you're walking across, but it's very wide. So there's still multiple lanes of traffic going down it. You're going one way. There are people going to the left of you. You're just walking down. You're seeing still just so many people in such a small area. And just having such a good time. Everyone seems to have smut all over their face and just like dark spots and big smiles coming through their dark beards with stained teeth and clouded up goggles. Dave, you reach your spot you see seems to be a small entrance of a wooded house, like a dark wood house with a big sign on it that seems to be illuminated from the back that just says whatever I said earlier, the Silent Forge. You see small bits of smoke that seem like, so it has on the right side like a 4-pane glass, and the top 2 panes seem to be angled outwards towards you guys, and small bits of smoke seem to be wisping out of it, not like the construction smoke you've been seeing, more like cigar smoke. The door opens pretty easily. It's this little circular door. It opens pretty easily. You have to step through a little bit. and immediately met with a small staircase down.
Hey, Six, this looks kind of sketchy.
Right.
That's
So
all
don't
you
say
have to
anything
say?
stupid.
When have I said anything stupid?
Lots of times.
You guys follow Dave down once more. In this little area, you see many of people just quiet, like small coughs here and there. Everyone it smells wonderful. You smell so many herbs, so many fruity smells coming off from all these cigars across the room. Cushioned benches and cushioned chairs all around. There seems to be a bard playing a very light tune on a lute. And at the back of the room, behind the bar, with very delicate glassware and bottles of alcohol behind him, you see this, for the first finely groomed man you've seen the entire time, with a beard that seems to jut straight down, and a mustache under his nose that seemed to, on both ends, seemed to curl very exaggeratedly. A very exaggerated handlebar mustache. You see a very thin, just like a square frame glasses on the brim of his nose, as he has a kind of like a what's that called? The bandana, like a bandana tied around his head that seems to have a lot of his hair kind of coming out the back of the hole that it makes. He's
I
wearing
like the like 90s mom look.
Yeah. He's got a nice little bow
know if it's
tie
90s,
on,
but-
a nice like white and red little plaid bow tie, a white undershirt with a brown vest that seems to be decorated with a bunch of pins on the left side. He seems to be washing a drink with his sleeves rolled up to his elbows as you come in. He immediately sees Dave, and you see a look of recognition and shock as he kind of like shakes his head and like brings it back a little bit, and he kind of curls his finger for you guys to come over to him. What do you say, Dave, if you walk up to your old, I guess, quote-unquote friend? You know of this guy, and you've come to him multiple times.
I require your forge for the day.
Well, of course, Dave. It's been a while. You, look a bit different.
I am need of repairs.
I can see that. The forge is yours as always. Just clean up it behind you as you go again. Feel free to use anything. I trust you'll pay me back whenever you can. And he'll nod to you, and he'll open the little gate, like it's a part of the counter, but it has hinges, so it just kind of folds over onto the other side of the counter and lets you through. Are these two with you?
They're waiting out here.
All right. He closes behind you.
And as I walk into the forge, I'm gonna take out. Well, first I'm gonna rip off that metal, like pickaxe head off of the palm of my right hand. Gonna reach into my chest cavity, pull out about 30 gold worth of necklaces and rings that I have stored. Just gonna set on the counter as I go in.
Oh. He nods to you again, smiles, takes it, puts it under the table, and he looks to you two. As Dave opens this, he grabs this stone. How do I say it? It is like a circle, but the line goes in the middle. He grabs it, turns it sideways, and you hear a large clack as this thick cushioned door opens. And he closes it behind him, and you do not hear any more footsteps as the door closes.
Wait, but
Dave,
I wanted
you-
to go see Dave.
If Dave requires to be by himself, you best give that to him.
Okay, yeah, fair point.
Just sit still.
God, you know I can't do that.
I don't think I've ever seen Dave come in with anybody. Who are you two to him?
I'm his bestest friend in the whole world. I'm Ghosh Hondu, the greatest adventurer of all time. Soon to be.
He gives you a very, like, yeah, buddy kind of look.
Just ignore him. He says things.
A bit of a stale breath.
What'd you call me?
Stale breath, a liar, exaggerator, or such.
I
Nothing.
believe it with the bottom of my heart.
Doesn't
Well,
make it true.
That's very sincere of you.
Yeah, but we just passed the. And I lean in closer to Six, like I just like lean in with both of them, just like we just passed the adventure.
As you start saying that, he's Sis is gonna just reach up, put his hand over your mouth.
Oh, does that mean Dave passed too? Last I heard, he was gotta try and pass it. So I assume all three of you passed?
That's right. Dave fought so honorably, even though I kind of kicked his butt, but still, he fought great.
Well, I'm happy to hear from him. He's a very loyal patron of mine. Not many people with the speakeasy appearance know that I am still a forge here. It's passed down from my grandfather. Oh, and he puts his hand out. I'm sorry, I'm Belgrim. I'm the tavern keeper for the Silent Mine, Silent Forge.
And I'm Ghosh Hondu, going to be the greatest adventurer of all time.
Well, I believe it.
Oh.
And he nods to you. So what I'm guessing you two are new to Darkroot?
We are.
Well, what two brand new bright lungs think of the underground?
Ghosh is still looking around. He's absolutely amazed by this place. He's never seen so many people in a place like this.
It's a wonderful
better
place.
than the last hole I've been thrown into.
Most people say that, surprisingly. It is a wonderful place here. Though you do get a lot paler down here, it is a very friendly environment. Next best place to be in if you like people besides New Pole City. But New Pole City's a lot meaner. Get a lot more clinkers over there as well. But clinkers, means like, worthless folk. Folks that don't like to work too hard. Working
gotcha.
hard workers mean a lot in Darkroot. Harder you work, the better you are.
Well, I'm ready to work the hardest there is. Do you know of any any quests that'll take at least 2 days?
You looking for some quick work?
Yeah, real quick work, right, Six?
He looks over a 6. Okay. I might be able to ask around for you. I don't have any work specifically for me, but there's always something to be done. Are you looking to do some quick mining, or are you looking to... What are you kind of looking for work?
I don't know about mining. I do have this shovel, though. Six, did you not grab a pack?
You know what? I did hear something. I heard the stones have been humming low all week. A couple regulars have been saying how much they didn't like it, and it's not normal. It was in the middle of a good vein. Last we heard is a dig collapsed and a few members of the crew weren't able to make it out. They're starting to think that they may have dug up on something a bit more unnatural that didn't want them to go that way.
Unnatural, you say, and I'm looking over at Six like, that sounds like a job for a couple of adventurers. Sorry, adventurers.
Yeah, you might wanna Yeah.
You got anything I can just clamp his mouth shut?
There's just a few clamps around here you can find.
Alright, that'll be good.
You might want to shut your shaft about the whole adventurer thing. Some people hear adventurer and they're gonna want to put immediately contract you for the next 5 years.
But we only have 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days here.
It's hard. It's hard to make it out of dark route if people have you and want you to work.
Don't worry. I know how to say no. So
No,
that
you
adventure, that quest, right?
No's not a very good answer in dark route. Now, I can maybe ask one of my regulars about that oddity going down in the stones. But I can't promise you it's work. I can't promise you it's not mining. But it might be some bodyguarding, or it might be some, with a lack of better word, adventuring.
Yeah. Our first
But,
quest.
Be careful not to act like some right lung with a sugar axe. You need to. It's got to be hard work, and it might take that full 2 days.
I look
Just
over
me.
at Six, all bright-eyed. Are you ready? Are you ready?
He's doing the exact thing I just told him not to do.
Yes. Yep.
Look, just listen to the stone. She'll tell you if you're digging the wrong way. Just keep to the experts.
Oh man, I didn't know stones could talk.
You'll find there's a lot of turns of phrase here in Darkroot. I'm a bit
Okay.
more of the well-speaking type down here. You're gonna see a lot of people that you don't even know what they're saying. Just keep to the job. Don't pitch a tunnel, or don't start a fight. Just get to the job, and you might have some easy work down here.
Alrighty. Where do we
But
start
you're lucky.
first?
We'll have to wait for my regular to come in, and you might also have to wait for your other friend, points to the door, to get done fixing himself up. You're lucky to stay here for as long as you like. Dave typically takes about an hour or two, so you could also look around the 4th floor. There's a lot here, there's a lot of shops. You could find some good dark root keepsakes. But if you need some food, I don't got much more than some slightly almost stale bread, but there's a really good place to get a good meal. Just a few stores down. It's called the Underbark. It's got a really lively crowd and a lively tavern keeper. Got a good food. I think some newbie adventurers could dig the teeth into it.
Do you know where we could find a map?
We don't got many cartographers underground. But on the 6th floor, you can find the Deep Root Library. Might be an older map, but there might be something there that'd be worth a while.
Bingo.
Alright. You guys still have quite a bit of time before Dave gets done with all his stuff.
Alright then. Much time we got? Like an hour or two?
Yeah, about an hour or two.
Sits will start heading towards the door.
Alright.
If you wish to follow.
That's good. There's Ghost behind him.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Mr. Mustache Man. And then I'm gonna head out after 6.
He smiles and nods after you.
Oh, I like this character so much now.
Can't wait to watch him die by the end of this session because of something you do.
No! See if I can find myself a nice quarterstaff. Oh, did we ever talk about money?
What do you mean?
How much money we started off with?
You had almost none because you were being taken care of at a kingdom where you didn't need it. So you have the 50 silver you just got.
I've got a little bit.
Dave has a chest full of jewels, and Six has a little bit. So that's kind of where that walked.
Oh yeah, I gave my gold to Six. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, you did.
So yeah, are you guys gonna get food first, or are you going straight to a map? Because both of you are probably pretty hungry.
Let's get food. Let's get to the tavern first. And then after we finish up there, since we'll head to the library, looking through logs and looking for maps.
Hey Six, let's go hit up the local Arby's. Did you hear me?
An Arby's?
Arby's. They have the meat. Arby's. Sponsor.
See what I mean when I said you just say words?
What?
You see immediately a few floors down is this basically just looks like a massive barrel poking out of the wall, and on the not at the front of it, on the side of it, it's poking out so far onto the cliff side where most of the roads look like on the side of the chasm. That they had to build this wooden walkway to curve around the massive barrel that's poking out the side of the stone. And on the side seems to be a little jut of wood where a door is. Seems to have a few little smoke pipes coming out the side of it. And a big piece of wood that's angled from the top downward with two sticks to hold it in place to let sound and air in.
I thought you were gonna say it was a giant Arby's.
There's this
Thanks for coming,
giant red
Arby's.
boat.
I'll get a number 2 combo. Six, you gonna get anything? Oh, that's right.
It does say has a little wooden sign with painted in red says the Underbark.
Oh, this is the place.
Huh? Yep.
I don't know why I'm so hooked on Arby's at this point. I hate Arby's. I don't
Arby's
like
isn't
their food.
good.
No, I hate it. I don't
The
know
only
what
thing
I
I ever
escape from.
The only thing I get from Arby's is mozzarella sticks and fries.
They have
It's
mozzarella
crazy.
sticks.
They
Yeah,
have pretty good mozzarella sticks.
that's
Huh.
the best thing on their menu. Like
Gotta have
the
burgers.
cheese sticks are like an S tier. Everything else is like a D.
Yeah.
Hey Six, you want to start a tier list of Arby's food? It's canon now.
You walk into the Underbark. You see it also kind of seem a repeating pattern. You're met with a small little staircase that kind of makes the entire area into a little divot. Bunch of round tables with lively folk holding big mugs and drinking and cheering and laughing. Folks of all kind of different races. You see, like I said before, you see orcs, you see half orcs, you see dwarves, you see humans. You don't see a single elf. You see a few goblins, like one, maybe two. Any burlier race, you're kind of immediately seeing. Behind the counter is this. Looks like a. Make sure I'm getting this breed right. Yeah, you see this kind of taller, wearing a nicer dark suit, where it seems to be kind of like a tailcoat with a nice red bow tie. No, just a red tie that goes down into the thing, and same thing has it kind of his sleeves rolled up a little bit, as he seems to be fixing and mixing a drink into a metal cup, shaking it back and forth. His face is a long snout with a black dot under his right eye and two long ears that flop down, kind of looking like a beagle as a dog. He is kind of mixing a drink, and he looks at you guys, and he you see his like the edge of his mouth kind of like curl up, and he like as a smile, and he nods to you.
They've got drinks here, 6. We can go get drinky. Let's go get some food.
You're
You
not
should
allowed
walk
alcohol.
up. He puts the shaker cup down. He's like, "Oh, welcome. What can I get you to?"
I like that. I like that a lot. That's awesome. I like this character already. This is crazy.
Trying to think
He looks
about
at you. Yeah, he looks at
what
you two
you
expectantly. Are you two looking for some drinks, or are you looking for some food?
Can I get just a 16 ounce?
You're not allowed any alcohol.
I'm not allowed any alcohol apparently.
He gives a little chuckle. We've
Where's your
got
menu?
we've got not much today in the food department. We got some soup, and I think we got a few turkey legs.
You good?
I'm gonna pee myself. Some swoop. This shouldn't be funny at all.
Gotta stay in character. You're gonna get fired.
I love this character so much. Oh my goodness. 6, I just want to take this one home with me, please.
That is kidnapping.
Fair enough. I'll get whatever you're getting.
Then we'll get 2 soups.
You got it.
And one soup.
Looks at the. There's a little door, like a hinge, like I forget those like barn door. To his right would be your left, and you hear clanging of metal and boiling at the back. And, and I get 2 soups for these 2 nice fellas. And you hear from the back, like, yeah, okay. And you hear some clanging again, and should be right out for you. Say, I haven't seen you two around before. Are you two some bright lungs?
Yeah, that's right. We're adventurers.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
You're not adventurers?
We just like to explore.
Oh,
We're
so,
not- Workers for you.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I might have some work for you, but if you're not interested, that's a-okay.
We are far from qualified for that.
It's understood.
I'm
Shortly
gonna-
after you see the barn doors swing open. You didn't see anyone walk out. All you see is a tray of 2 like wooden bowls with steam rolling off of them. Just kind of almost like slightly like shake over to next to the tall dog man.
That is
and
awesome.
they get thrown over, and then you hear from under the counter, "Oh, there's the 2 soups!" And then you hear like a little pitter patter walk out, and you see a small little like red shape kind of like scurry back behind the barn doors, the little corner.
This looks delicious.
Please dig in. It's freshly aged cave beef, with just some cave carrots and some cave potatoes.
I love this character so much. It's awesome.
It's essentially just like, it's essentially roast, like roast beef.
All right.
Nice.
Oddly, does taste a little bit of sediment. Like it has a lot of minerals in it.
Nice.
I start talking. I'm like, hey, sir. Oh, my mouth is so dry.
Well, it's a soup. It's like it's
It's a
pretty
soup?
like, yeah, it's soup. It's just got a lot of minerals in it.
I feel like I just looked a stalagmite.
Like if you
good
yeah,
for
like if
ya.
you shine it against the light right, you do see like it basically sparkles because of all the iron in it.
That's amazing. I gotta ask Six though. And I'm like, Six, we're like proper. We have our license now. Shouldn't we be helping these people?
No. Remember, 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. But what if it just takes a couple
I
seconds? Like,
have better things to do.
like what? What is so important that you need to get to right now?
I've got to find somebody.
You gotta find somebody. Well, congratulations. So do I. But I'm
Good.
still coming along with you because I'm your friend.
That feeling is not mutual.
Okay, well, it is to me.
That's not how that works.
I think it is. I beg to differ, and I'm done with my soup. And I think you're not done with your soup, so you better hop to it. I can't keep a straight face with that.
Can't wait to get rid of you.
You guys finish your soup pretty quickly. It goes down really well. It is a hearty soup and does give you that nice warm feeling.
Do I get a straight
The bartender is not behind the counter currently. Is like at a different counter, talking to one of the locals, having a good time. That's a common theme we're seeing. Everyone you've seen so far is having a really good time.
Good for them.
Hey, Six, did you pay for the soup?
Not yet.
We should probably get ready to go over to the biblioteca,
For what?
the library. Sorry, my celestial came out.
That's crazy. How much was the soap?
There is a little sign where it just says like soup 2 silver each.
You know, lugging
Or
around
say
all
I
that
should say a silver each.
A silver?
each.
A silver each.
Man, good thing I have
You
a
know,
silver.
Yeah, you got one whole silver to your name, but you know,
do.
save that for later when you know you gotta do something important.
Oh, are you offering to pay for it?
That's because I'm your best friend, Ghosh Handu, greatest adventurer.
You've got to stop saying that.
Yeah, but I just paid for your soup, so what you gonna do? Let's go.
Yeah, you guys walk out. You hear a goodbye to you two.
It
I
keeps
love you,
cutting
big
out.
It keeps cutting out. Dang, I wish I could get it better, but it's gonna pick up great on my side.
Yeah. But for me, it's like you start the howl, halfway through it cuts you out, and then it gets to end.
Dang.
Editor,
Yeah,
can you
I
echo that?
I wish I could. Like I had turned noise suppression off so I could do the smaller thing, but it just like don't work too well.
It's just one of those things that you can't really control.
Yeah. So you two walk out. You hear once again the rustling and bustling that was being drowned out by the laughter and the music from inside the underpark. You have only spent like about 45 minutes, maybe.
Still got time.
Go off to the library if you want.
Yep.
Let's go
Alright.
check out that library.
You head off. Yeah. Are you taking like staircases down? Are you trying to take an elevator again?
I wanna see the kind lady.
Yeah. You find that specific elevator again. There's a bunch, but you wait and you see she, like, after a few minutes, she comes down. It's like, oh, it's you two again.
Yeah, it's us. And, hey, I know what you're talking about, those ears. I just talked to some guy over there. He was telling us about the rocks having mouths, too. They speak to you.
That's not what she meant.
What? What do you mean?
Don't.
Well, he's
Just
not
don't
too
talk.
far off. The rocks can be lively down in Darkroot.
See, I do have a brain.
Where you guys trying to go today? Again.
What was it? Floor 6?
Floor 6.
We're going to the library.
Ah, the library. Yeah, of course. Just get on. I'll get you down there.
Let's go, 6. The elevator's leaving.
You guys get on. She pulls the lever again. You guys go down 2 floors. There's a bigger gap between floor 5 and floor 4 and floor 5. But you get to 5. You get to 6. She lets you off. All right. Have a good time reading.
Yeah, read. Huh?
And by the time you are like confused, she already has another ding and she goes up.
Oh no.
What did you think
You
a library
already-
was?
You already see the library very easily. It is this almost, I would say, like staircase cone, as each floor is very curved, but they do kind of like elevate outward every single time it goes up a floor. At the top is a way taller, like glass half circle with a almost thatch roof on top of it. The glass is separated by small little paneling all the way across each level. You can already see the inside decorated with books, but you don't see many people in there.
Off to the geography section.
Just about every single building is built into the stone. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, I kind of
Until
figured.
until you get to buildings that are like hanging in the middle.
Yeah, I'm assuming everything's like in a wall somewhere, unless stated otherwise.
You do actually walk past one of the hanging houses. You see a small just house, but it is like gated off. It seems to be just like an actual house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you walk past. You go to the library. The doors are already open. They seem to be held open just by 2 rocks. Like they're swinging inward. You go inside. You're immediately met by a very, very bulky looking orc woman. She's got 2 large tusks that seem to be, I say, like, were 2 large tusks. They're very wide at the base, but they seem to have been like cut off and capped with 2 gold caps right before they meet like her eyes. She has a black slick back hair that's tied into a big bun at the top. Her both ears have 2 long like earrings that are just like hoops on hoops on hoops on hoops that travel pretty far down. She has a big nose ring that seems to meet in some kind of crystal in the middle, right above her lip. She has some pretty big circular frame glasses that seem to be pretty fogged up, or maybe the light is shining on them in a way you can't see her eyes. She has a book open in front of her, but the book's just a little smaller and not made for orc hands, so she's kind of like pinching both sides as she's holding it pretty close to her face, and her elbows are pretty tucked into like her sides as she's trying to read.
I'm gonna walk up. Hi, I'm Ghosh Hantu. I'm trying to find the geography section.
Shh.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find the
Shh.
Okay, you know what? Your turn, 6.
Is everything labeled? Like each shelf labeled?
What languages do you speak?
That is a good question. Common and Infernal.
Yes, but you don't know what language.
That's it.
Are there any of them in Celestial?
No.
Okay.
It's a library. You've got to be quiet. she says.
Okay. Where can I find the geography section?
Oh. Go 3 floors up. Then you take a right. Then you go straight. Then you take a left. Then you go down to the bottom floor again. Sorry, not the bottom floor. The next floor down. Take another circle to a right, and then you'll find the not geography section. That is what it's called. You've got to go through that, and then one of the bookcases will be a door. Open that, then you'll be in geography section.
All right, 6, you got all that?
Yep.
Also,
All right.
if you do need help, here's this. She pulls out a small stone plaque and puts it on the table. That's a decipher. It is in Dwarvish and the Dewey Decimal System.
The Dewey, what now?
It's a common practice to like organizing books in an easy way.
All right, 6,
But to
lead the
be-
way.
Off we go.
Yeah, there you go. Roll me a history check.
To see if I remember everything you just said.
Yeah.
Yep. Dude, I already forgot.
I can't remember any of that.
5.
Should I
It
roll
takes
one?
you at yeah, you roll one. You roll one. See if you remember for some reason.
11.
I knew for some reason in my head I saw the 12 and I knew it was going to be an 11.
Then you have such high hopes for us.
Yeah. It takes you an hour to find the section.
So,
It takes you a full hour of wandering around. And at some point, after wandering around and finally finding a staircase that you wouldn't have found otherwise down to the next floor after going to the 4th floor or the 5th floor, whichever one I said, you finally, after wandering around for another 30 minutes, see a bookcase that has a doorknob in between it. Open that, and then in common, it says geography.
finally.
And it's just a bunch of scrolls, parchment, and like it is not a big section. It is a circle. It is a cylinder of books. That is the entire geography section, and half of it is like kind of like scattered around with a few books, and half of it is like piled up like parchments that are scrolled up into scrolls. After
It says
after, like-
geography.
after looking for a little bit, you do find just a scroll of like that is the current
The map?
map of Kiski. Yeah, it is
So-
like pretty current as well. Seems like it was like recently turned into the library.
Oh.
All right.
Think anyone will
It-
notice if we just take it with us?
it takes you maybe another 20 minutes to find your way out. Yeah, what are you trying to do with it?
Sitz would like to keep it with him.
Okay. Are you gonna try to steal it, or are you gonna ask her if you can take it?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I know that look in your eye, 6. Don't do it.
Don't do what as it disappears behind his cloak.
Where did... What?
Roll
the
sleight of
map
hand.
Man, you were on that button.
8. Yeah. You put it behind your back. Put your arm out. It falls behind you.
6, you can't just
And
keep...
it's
I'm gonna
gone.
go over and pick it up, and I'm just really... You can't just do that. Let's go see how much this costs. We can see what we just purchased from them.
Yeah. You make it to her.
After
What do you
another
say?
hour.
Yeah.
I did not expect you to roll that low.
Neither did I. Dude, I'm rolling bad today.
Oh,
What do you say? What do you say to the librarian?
Well, hello, it's me again, Ghosh Hondu.
Shh.
Sorry.
I was wondering how much this would cost if we could just buy this from you guys.
Oh, let me see. And she looks at it. Oh, this was just turned in. Not a lot of people have been able to see it yet. But we can buy another one. We just got this one commissioned. It would probably be about 5 gold.
I turn over to 6.
I can do that.
God, I hate how you guys have more money than me.
You just got a 5 gold and spent 3 of it immediately, or 3 silver of it.
Oh my goodness. 6, why did you pick up that bag?
Hey, you had plenty of opportunity to tell Sitz about the money in the bag.
Not really.
You had plenty of opportunity.
No,
So,
no.
so are you gonna buy it outright?
Yeah.
You put 5 gold, and she's like, "Oh, here you go. It's all yours."
Thank you very much. Yoink.
You get a current
C6
map of Kiski.
Skilling is wrong.
Because I currently don't have a current map of Kiski, I'll send you one later, because it might actually be done by the next time we play, or at least
Okay.
by the next time we play after that.
Oh wait, are you doing
but I'll
like
just
every part?
yeah, everything, like it's gonna be a world map.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full thing. So I will yeah, that'll be done at some point. So you guys walk into the forge. As you guys are walking in, you see this metal man behind the counter talking to, I forget his name again already. Talking to Belgrim. If Dave, you'd like to describe what Dave looks like.
Hold on, I was adding Belgrim to my allies tab. Which 6 is not a part of, because you're not my ally. It's canon in every universe.
Villains
and have
mutual.
to somehow kill Atlas's player. Okay. So, Dave in his all new, still with the blue scarf, still the perfect blue scarf, but Dave's all new body, done up from the ground up. He redid himself to where now he looks similar to his original form, but instead of the multitude of different rusty metal pieces that are kind of strapped on, it's much more refined. It looks much more intricate, to where he's much nicer and appealing to the eye to look at. He has some pieces where you can tell the flaps open up into different weapons. Those certain flaps that open up have gold plating on them. He has a giant... The easiest way to describe this is a munchie from FNAF World on his right arm that clamps down in front of him to be like Knuckles, but it also can detach as a bear trap. On the bottom of both of his arms, he has a axe head resembling like a fin on the ends of both of his arms, also gold, mind you. He's about 2 feet taller, so now he's about 5'11". On his back, he has a bunch of different moving pieces. Instead of the plates he had, it's much smaller, refined pieces that make it look almost like back muscles. The same goes for his front side, for the stomach area. It's much more... If you remember the Mark II in the second Iron Man movie, how you can see a bunch of the mechanisms on it, because it was very shallow in engineering. You see, he has much smaller pieces on him now. You don't know if it's because all of the pieces from before were tattered and torn up and he was just working with what he had, or if he meant to do this, but he is almost a completely different droid. And the main thing that's different is his faceplate is no longer the faceplate you saw before. It's no longer the kind of faceless face. It is now one complete almost glass, like very reflective, very refined metal plate with the same kind of similar skull scraping from the Halo series on Emily's mask.
Man, we do have to get a new Dave.
That's what I'm saying.
We do gotta
It's
get a new Dave commission.
It's like Dave blinged out, except Dave is the bling.
I'm so angry. I'm so angry. You made Dave taller than me.
Dave is now taller than you.
No.
Here's the munchie. Like, it
Oh,
is
there he is.
basically like a bracelet on his arm that he can, whenever he balls up his fist, it just clamps around. Or it can detach into a bear trap.
Oh, it's
I
so
like
like
it.
arcane.
Well, there
Alright.
you go. Dave Mark III.
What?
What?
Mark
I'm
3?
confused about. Yeah, Mark 2 was the Mad Max version, right?
Yeah. Mark II was the kill one. This one is like a middle ground, where it still looks very threatening, but it's trying to appeal more to be a bit more inviting. Like, it looks threatening in the sense of, say, a giant knight in full armor looks threatening.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Alright. What do you guys do as you walk in and see new Dave?
Sitz is looking at the map, planning the next route.
Oh my goodness, Dave, you're made of gold!
Dave is gonna turn, and I cannot describe the rage I feel inside towards you, Dickenheim. Because this was the exact thing I was thinking about before. I was like, oh, this is a good way to do it. That's like a little upgrade, but still kind of downgraded. You don't see Dave's voice box anymore, but you do see, like, under his chin, a little pressed in, almost foam, like the foam on a microphone, and his voice a bit more suffocated, I guess you could say, in the helmet, but you can still hear him as he goes, "Greetings, friend." And his words seem to trail off as if it's not fully calibrated, but it's an actual complete sentence with a complete voice.
Yeah, oh,
Wait, did I say something? Why are you mad at me about it?
Because you had a character that did the thing before I did my thing.
Oh,
Beat him to it.
damn.
But you said friend.
I heard the gasp from over here.
Oh! Wait, really?
It sounded like your air was like funneling.
Yeah, I'm charging up my my wind blast.
DAVE is going to try to be more sociable from here on.
Sounds good, buddy. It's good to have you back.
Dave feels good to be back.
So, you guys can catch up a little bit and tell like what you guys were up to in the meantime. You grab a little table in this little speakeasy. Do you guys talk about anything specific? Do you ask Dave anything about like anything? Like what do you guys talk about in the meantime as you guys?
Before Six even notices, I'm gonna go look over at what was his name? The bartender. Belgrim. Two of your finest,
Don't give him anything.
strongest. Listen here, buddy. I've been going this entire time, this entire section, ever since we left that front lawn, without a drink. I think I deserve
Drink
As-
water.
As you're talking, the very cold hand of Dave creeps up on your shoulder as he goes, DAVE believes he can best you in combat now.
in combat. Didn't we have? Actually, hey, Belgrim, pal. Hey, you did your regular come in?
I've had some improvements. And as Dave says that, a back flap on kind of the base of his neck shoots up to the front as a piece extends out from his bottom jaw, and it is a full-on dragon mask kind of helmet on his head as little bits of smoke and flame leak out of the mouth. And that's what I use for a firebolt now, since his arms no longer have it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like that's really cool. Quite frankly, I'm jealous. But
You, in the middle of that, you hear the door open. And you hear a few more footsteps. And hey, speaking of my regular. And you'll turn around to see this shorter human man. Very pudgy, with a big, like, at his face is a white beard, but seems to actively spike out and get charred at the end. Some of the ends of his beard are actively still like charring and are red. He's got a big yellow mining hat with a big light on it that seems to have it's off, and you can see behind the glass is a little rune. He's got a big red nose that's like also has a bit of charring and like has a dark spot at the very tip. And you hear a, "Yeah, look at there, we got something going on over here. What we got going?" As he comes down, and he's like, "Oh yeah, there he is." And he comes over and sees you guys, and he says, "Hold on, meet me. I need to get this list open because he only talks in these." "Oh, cracker, so what you got go? You got some mind over here?" Kind of what he sounds like, 'cause he gets on, he kind of like waddles up. He basically doesn't bend his knees as he walks. He like fully waddles like Minecraft walks, and he like pulls up. He holds on to the counter and pulls himself up like really quickly with a big jump and gets on the stool next to you guys. I'd like to introduce you to the regular I was talking about. This is Burns. And he gives you a big smile, but like half of his teeth are missing.
oh, thank goodness. Hey, Burns. Heard you got a job that you need help with.
He looks really confused at you. "Well, hey, that's different. You got going on over here. I got the homes that go on, and you can't get on my business." He looks over. Belgrim looks over at you. He's like, "Sorry, I should have warned you first, Burns. These are 3." Looks over at you guys, get scared. Covers his mouth towards Burns. "Adventurers. They're looking for some work down here, and I was telling them about your not ghost." And he immediately, "Oh, my spooky down here in my mind. I understand what you, yeah. So you back adventures. Well, I got just the thing for you." And he immediately jumps down from his little thing. "Now I know I'm wounded to bone, but you believe me, I know what I saw." And he seems to actually start to be speaking a bit clearly as he's like, Belgrim already put a bottle on the table, and bottle left with him, and as he's drinking, his language is clearing up a little bit as you see him like walking up the stairs again. "You better follow him, you might lose him."
Okay. Guys, come on, let's go.
I can't believe I actually understood what you were saying there, Matt. That's crazy. Like I basically got every word of that. That's great.
As you get up the stairs, he's already much further down the path than you think he'd be, and you have to like kind of like almost jog to catch up with him as he's now already waiting for an elevator. And you can hear him talking as he's like talking to you guys, but he's way too far away for you to hear him. And as you get in, he's already like mid-sentence, like, don't call me a stale breath. I know what I saw.
What was it? Well, what did you see?
It was some of them cold ghosts.
Ghost?
And he gets on the follow me, I show you where the mines are.
I look back at Six and Dave, and I'm like, I mouth the words, "Our first adventure."
I'll get to it, son.
The entire time as we're walking, Dave is just cycling through all of the like different stuff that pops out of him, kind of almost flaunting it a bit, trying to goad Ghosh into a fight.
Is peacocking?
No.
As you guys are going down the elevator, it's like, be careful what you say around here. The cave's got ears, and I tell you, people always want to hear about my quests.
Quest.
Now don't be, hey, shut your shaft, buddy. I'm still talking. Now don't be clinkers. I know you three are a bunch of dust sniffers, but trust me, you can't be clinkers right here. I got something going here. Now listen, there I was with my mining team digging as we do. And here it goes. So we're putting up our pitches just like we were supposed to, and then it all tumbles. And typically when something tumbles like that, I think nothing of it, dig a different direction. Stone tells you where you want to dig, and if it tumbles, you ain't digging the right way. Now but there was something odd. There was an oddity to that tumble. I swears it. I tell you, I ain't a stale breath. There I go. I'm digging. Always digging. That's what I do. I dig. But with my age of digging, I knows it that wasn't right. So I'm thinking to myself, with the noise that I was hearing right before, it had to be a coal ghost. Now people tell me, don't burns, old burns, you're losing your mind. There ain't nothing as such as a coal ghost, and I knows there is. My daddy told me the coal ghosts were always coming around, stealing my food if I weren't looking. And look, you see, I never had food as a kid. But I tell you, they're coal ghosts, but we didn't have any food on us. That was the only issue why it could have been a coal ghost. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm getting too mithril-mouthed with you all. Look, I'm not trying to pitch a tunnel with anyone. I'm just saying, we need a little bit of garden if there are some coal ghosts there, but I swears, there's something behind that wall. And by the time he gets done talking with all that, you've reached the mine.
Is this the mine?
You see, the bottom floor is nothing but mines. It is about 50 tunnels that all just go straight out, and some of them branch together, but you see nothing but lanterns lining the walls. The entire ground is covered in sediment and stones and piled up. You see even bigger elevators that are used to carry massive amounts of stones all the way up to the surface, everywhere around you. This is where the most condensed amount of workers are, and it was kind of hard to keep up with them when everyone working. You had to kind of like dodge around people. There we are. We're on section 47. Go all the way down, and I'll show you where I was. You guys are walking for genuinely an hour until you get to where he was digging. You see thousands of tunnels along the way. When you look down a tunnel system that goes off, you see how it branches maybe hundreds of times, and you don't see the end. This is nothing but the biggest web of tunnels. You get to a section at the very, close to the end of where this tunnel reaches. You can see people still actively digging the massive, main tunnel out further. And he reaches you to a smaller tunnel section where some of you have to kind of crouch down a little bit to get all the way in. And he keeps talking, he keeps walking, and you get to this part where you can see at the end where tape has been put and there's already caved in. And this is where I was digging. I tell you, I was digging right here. You guys got anything?
I'm just glad we can finally understand.
I guess Sitz would just take a look around. Just see if
roll me a
anything looks
perception check.
off.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Go ahead.
Might as well roll one.
8. I'm rolling bad.
If you're rolling perception too, Dave, you can feel free to.
14.
If you're looking. I would say Dave. Actually, Dave, roll perception anyways. You're rolling with advantage.
I was gonna ask him a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Have you been able to kill these with anything?
Talking about the coal ghost?
Whatever seems to be the threat here, yes.
We're actually, he seems to get a little, like, almost embarrassed. I haven't seen anybody, I swear the truth. I swear, I ain't a stale breath.
I'll bet you 2 silver you are.
He looks like he's about to punch you.
Please, though.
Well, since it was with advantage, I got 21.
So you're looking around as you ask the question, and because of your heat, you still have heat vision, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. You're looking around with your heat vision, and you actually do notice at this part of the mine, you're seeing it's getting, like, obviously, where you are at, it is at the stones are cold, but where the like mining was at and the stones are significantly colder than the rest of the stone.
Guys, it's a bit chilly in here.
Chili? Where?
We got freezing
Do you,
temps.
do you say anything? Do you say anything about that?
No. Dave is just marking observations for himself right now.
Now, I can go get my team real quick if you're willing to get work done right now. We can start tomorrow if you wish. Whatever's up to you, but yeah, we just need a little bit of garden in case we do get attacked by any ghost at all, but probably coal ghost.
Well, you see, we can get this done tonight. Let's see if we can investigate and figure out what's going on here first. Maybe we can make it safe for you guys here.
As that Uber saying that, Dave
Huh?
is heading over to the anomalies.
Sick. Burns, you'll see him put up 2 fingers up to his lips and gives a loud whistle. And then you'll hear like a band, a absolute marching band of pitter-patter, like absolutely charging at you all. As from the small little holes that are around this cave, you see about 30 of these little mole creatures with like almost steel gloves on each of their hands all come up. Whoop, here's my team!
What?
I'll throw
My
dynamite at
team.
him.
That
We can
was
get to work.
really fast.
Yeah, we can get to work whenever you wish.
Go ahead. We're gonna take a look around.
You'll see him give a whistle again, and he points at, there's one wall that was kind of begin to get dug into that didn't collapse yet. And he's like, all right, creatures, go at that wall, be careful. I don't want to lose any more of yous. And you hear, like, another band of little like chirps and whistles as they all kind of like crawl, like almost climbing around the walls to get around you all, and just like going at the one wall that had a little divot, and they begin just digging at a rapid speed. As you see the indention slowly just actually becoming a tunnel at remarkable speeds. Dave, you said you were looking at the anomalies?
Yes, and I have the perfect comparison for Mark 1 and Mark 2. You don't have to worry about getting a commission because we don't know how long Mark 3 is going to be a thing, but if Mark 1 was based off of the droid from Star Wars, K2SO, then Mark 3 is based off of C-Rex from Mortal Kombat.
Can you put pictures of that?
I am right now.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
He's much beefier, but it's seemingly a bit more hollow, so it's not as, as many components filling it.
My headcanon is just like, man, Dave, you got pecs. Look at those
Hit the gym.
abs. Oh man.
Yeah, it's not as much about efficiency with this one, it's more about being a bit more welcoming and inviting to talk to.
Nice pecs, man. That's so perfect. I want to go see what 6 is up to.
He's just looking around. He
Did
rolled
you
an
see
8
anything?
earlier. You
Have
don't
you seen
see
anything
nothing
at all? Are you sure you haven't seen it? Have you heard anything with those nice big ol' ears of yours?
Nope.
Man. Well, that sucks. And I turn around and I try to look for Dave.
There's nothing here.
What is Dave up to?
Dave is researching into why these areas are so cold. I mean, it's so deep in the earth, it should be pretty hot down here.
Yeah. Roll me investigation then.
Well, I got a 4. Guess
Got a
my
what?
21 in perception wasn't that good enough. I got a 4.
Let's see. Without finer detail viewing, I guess would be a better. So you're looking at the edge where the rocks are a bit colder, and you notice that it is coming from the direction, but where you're currently at, you're having a hard time determining what is the source. Anyone else doing anything?
Dave. Oh, Dave. What you doing over here, Dave?
These rocks are weirdly cold, and I'm trying to distinguish the reason why it may be. We are so far deep inside the earth, it shouldn't be this cold.
Let me take a crack at it. Where's it at? Point me in the right direction.
And I'm just gonna kind of place my hand where the thumb and pointer finger are open, kind of like framing where the piece is.
I see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna like just fondle around the rocks.
I don't know
fondling
if
the
I
rocks?
broke the rocks, do I?
Dude, I'm fondling the rocks.
This is no longer safe for
What Mother
work.
Nature sees about this.
You're gonna be in big trouble.
Don't tell Mother Nature, please.
Yeah. Alright. Give me 1 second.
Guys, who would win in a fight? Dave Mark II or Mark III? Put your answers down in the comments below. And don't even
Alright, so-
include Mark 1 in there. Mark 1 would die like a coughing baby against the hydraulic bomb.
So you said you were on investigation.
Oh yeah,
what
I
happened?
guess so.
Yeah, if you're fondling the rocks, go ahead and.
Okay, listen. Not my best moment, but
Nice.
I fondle the rocks and then a giant boulder crushes me from above.
Nice 0, dude.
That is one big goose egg. Nope,
Well,
can't see anything here.
Yeah, they're you don't even like you pick it up or get bored immediately. Put the rock down. You don't even notice it was colder.
Forgot
Hey, Dave, what were you talking about over here?
Insane.
I'm gonna pick it up, the rock back up that he just sat down, and forcibly make him look at this rock. So now, roll me that investigation again, but I'm helping him. I'm using the help action, forcing this rock in his face.
All right, go ahead. Roll with advantage now.
I completely forgot how to do that on here.
You can just right click it.
Wait, I can't?
I think so.
Or there's a button right below the D20 dice that says ADV.
You're so right. D20 minus 1.
So Frog, where are you rolling?
I messed up.
I was just rolling on D&D Beyond. I forgot we were rolling on this thing.
That is 15.
15. Let's see. You're picking up the rock and you're looking at it, and you notice now that like with it in your face and you're holding it, physically having to hold it for longer. Like, oh, this is like cold. This is so cold that it's like actually kind of hurts your hands a little bit. You drop it, and you kind of like look at the stones a little bit. You kind of like look behind, like kind of dig out a little bit, and you feel like from rubbing your hand from one area to the other, you can feel, oh, it's coming from like a direction. Like this general direction is getting colder, and something is causing it. Obviously, at the same time, you realize that you hear the ground that you're currently feeling, but like rumbles from that area that you know it's coming from, and then you hear that once again, like barrage of squeaks and whistles as you hear the rocks falling, and you see a little stampede of the mole creatures again from behind you.
Uh-oh.
Finally, some action!
I'm just waiting for him to say, roll initiative.
Rolling, you're fighting 30 rats.
Let's go.
More rats.
We love rats at Dice Ball.
First combat of season
I
1.
love- I love fighting rats. It's so much fun. I like the part where I bite the rat back and give it scarlet rot.
Alright, you go investigate where they came from, I assume.
Absolutely. Because we're adventurers.
Trying to find the stat block.
As
Yeah,
we
try to
may
find
be
that bug.
walking through, I'm just gonna be talking to Ghosh. If we were to fight down here, I would be at a disadvantage. So it may be in your best interest to fight me now. With these tight quarters.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to fight while you're at your peak strength and I am also at my peak strength?
I think fighting in different environments may prove more fruitful for my data than you think.
Maybe just a quick sparring match, but first let's finish this QUEST.
You're you're right. This would be good for my diagnostic period.
Phew. Oh, thank goodness. Do robots poop?
Nuts and bolts, yeah.
Does Dave poop?
No, sorry. Dave is like a girl. Girls don't poop.
Dave's a girl robot.
I mean, Cyrax is a girl robot. Dave went through a transformation, like I said, from Mark II to Mark III.
True.
He's a magical girl.
Girl one. Yeah. let's
Dave is a
go.
trans icon.
Real?
Dave accidentally, instead of oil, put in gender fluid. Oh no, now all the robot effer memes make more sense.
Full circle.
All the way back to session 1.
Well, let's go. I'm trying to get something. Set up. We might end right beforehand anyway, so I think we're starting to reach that end point. But I wanted to have it at least set up beforehand.
Well, if we're not
There we
ending before, you could also just do it out of session.
Oh, I was going to. I feel like if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget about it.
Ah,
So I just want to go ahead and get it done. All right. So yeah, you guys, do you see the? And you run over to the where they were. You see that they dug pretty far this time, way further than the other two tunnels. Go down, and you notice at the end of this tunnel, it is no longer the same stone. The stone is now bled into this blue rock. It is very cold to the touch. And you dig into it a little bit, you notice it starts turning into tile. A tile brick made out of this stone. What do you guys do?
6, I found cobbled deep slate. Help me bring this back to the
sick! I need that to build my house.
Hell yeah! Oh man. Is
You
there
have a
any...
shovel, you can go at it, and I'm sure Burns would give you a pickaxe.
I'm gonna take my shovel and I'm gonna start digging.
Alright, give me a second. I do have something for this. Give me a strength athletics check or just a strength check.
Let's roll the die. 12.
Just 12?
12.
Ooh, you seem to be having a really hard time, like, getting through. You're digging out the stone, but just having a really hard time actually getting into it.
Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, step aside for Dave Mark III. Allow me, Senior.
Take my shovel. I can't
I
go
don't
any
need
longer.
a shovel. And Dave is just gonna clench his fingers together to form kind of makeshift claws. I'm gonna go at it. Athletics.
Go ahead.
Good
He's
sir,
him.
does
No
a
way.
23 work?
Let's go.
There's no way.
Yeah, you take it. You start absolutely just piling at that wall. You get into it pretty quick. You're getting through, and at one point, you're using the shovel, or do you have a pickaxe?
My hands.
Use your hands, even better. You're just digging through with your hands. At one point, you feel your hand go into the wall and completely go through and meet air. As when you go through and pull your hand back out, that air is able to release, and for the two that can feel things, you feel the most frigid blow of air come at you.
As my hand is sticking through, as I meet air, I'm just gonna shake his hand and be like, "Hey, nice to meet you."
You hear a gasp from Burns by you. Oh my god, we found a dungeon. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Dungeon Mania!
I stuck my hand in a wall.
Stuck
did.
his hand in a wall.
6. We can explore the entire dungeon.
2 days.
I know. How was everybody like that? Everyone have fun?
Dungeon?
Everyone.
I found
hates
an
just
honest
three.
to God dungeon.
Oh no,
Just
dude, we didn't have a kaiju fight.
True. Not yet.
Don't say that.
Because it's the first day in Elven Mall, like officially. How'd it
Officially,
go?
we're back.
Yeah, and we would have skipped this dungeon if 6 just kept walking.
2 days. That's all you get.
I would have put a dungeon in front of you.
Yeah, you would have. I know you would have. I just showed up in the middle of the road. Where I step on the piece of road, I just fall through into the dungeon.
Yep.
Undertale style.
Oh no, it's too tall. I guess you gotta go through it to get out.
Spider climb.
Oh no, it's barred.
It's made of sandstone.
That's not how that works.
Spiders can't climb sandstone.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed episode 1 of season 1 of Elven Maw. Can't wait to see where my adventures go off next, and I can't wait to make this dungeon because I decided within maybe 30 minutes ago that it was going to be a dungeon now.
Really?
Yep. I had another idea, but I was like, no, it's dungeon time.
Have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Goshandu, and I'm one step closer to being the greatest adventurer of all.
It's only because Ghosh keeps fucking whining about not having any loot, so I wanted to give him something.
Can't wait to gaslight him into giving it to me again.
You stole my mask, you stole my gold. What are you gonna steal next? The ending of this
Does Dave Mark
Yoink.
3 have any last words for the viewers?
Everyone hates me.
That's Red,
That's true.
that's not Dave.
It's
character.
red in a like Iron Man suit.
Dave
what Mark
opens up,
3
it's
is.
just red on the inside.
Everyone
Jarvis.
hates me.
Jarvis,
Red after having to
can
fight
leave too.
dragon. It's just red after having to fight Haku in dragon form, and it's just a charred corpse on the inside.
Alright, I'll get you all in episode 2. Bye-bye.